Are we becoming an increasingly greedy society? Is the desire for a large pay packet, an ideal education and the latest gadgets simply a feature of human nature? Or is our society greedier than previous generations? Have we lost sight of the line between greed and obsession? We ask people what comes to mind when they think of greed.
Alcohol.
Politicians.
Like sport or streets.
Politicians. Probably money.
Our survey showed that 2/3 of people claim that money makes them happy. But is there a link between greed and money?
People are greedier since the recession. People seem to be looking to make more money quickly and don't appear to care about anybody else. I always say don't be stupid, don't overstretch yourself. I've had a lot of friends a number of friends who've overstretched themselves financially and they've lost their house as a result. If I won the lottery, I'd buy a house, somewhere warm, preferably on the beach, a nice car. I'd like to own a share in a restaurant and I'd retire from my job.
Many people agree that greed is one of the main causes of the recession, but with bills mounting up, how is the average family coping?
My son is 5 years old. He doesn't really watch a lot of TV, he's more interested in playing games and playing puzzles and that. At Christmas, Christmas really isn't more of a list, it's more of an essay. And some of the stuff he has got on there are really expensive, but he only gets like a certain view out of it. Probably give in to him more often than what I should, just for an easier life, so I don't have to really put up with his whinging as much. He doesn't receive any pockets at the moment because he's only 5, but when he's a bit older he probably will get £5 a week.
So are the youth of today a greedier generation, or have our gluttonous habits been passed down from our ancestors?
I think a lot's taken for granted. It's more of a rat race. I think years ago people were happy with what they had. They didn't have much, but they were happy with it. As we got that little bit older, we got some little books, mainly magic painting books where you just wet them with the water and the colours appeared, and the odd little jigsaw puzzle, and what I can remember was a little Ludo game and snakes and ladders, but not an awful lot more. A little sweet shop I did get one year, and it was a little cardboard thing with little jars of sweets, little tiny sweets. I don't think they appreciate it as much as we did. We appreciated our apple and orange. My mother had a thing about bikes and she didn't want us to have one. So my grandmother, my father's mother, bought me one, and that was for the Christmas when I was about 11. And when I saw it I nearly fainted, literally. I don't remember much about it, but I did have the bike then. It was a second-hand one, but at least it was a bike.
Paris Hilton, the girl who has everything from clothes to cars, perfume to pooch, plays a major role in the lives of many teenage girls. And she's not alone. Programmes such as MTV Cribs portray thousands of celebrities glamorising greed. But is this a lifestyle we should be promoting?
Celebrities sometimes affect what I buy, because I once saw that Alexandra Burke bought a dress from Misguided and I really liked it, so I bought a dress from there. If I won the lottery, I'd probably give some to charity, and then I'd buy like a massive house for me in a car, and then I'd buy some stuff for my family and friends. The most expensive thing I bought was probably my BlackBerry, which I bought for my birthday because everybody else had one and they looked good, and it was about £170. The most expensive thing was my mum bought me a laptop for Christmas, and it was pretty expensive. Me and my friends spend our money on clothes, bags, shoes and stuff like that, and then we go out for trips to the cinema and out for dinner.
Many people dream of having lots of money so that they can have a better life, but does the reality match the dream? According to the £9 million lottery winner, Michael Carroll, the answer is yes. Spending his winnings on cars, a house, drink, drugs and women, he says he's happy despite now being penniless again. We asked people what they'd buy if they won the lottery.
What would I buy if I won the lottery? I would probably buy another house.
Well, I've got a big family, so definitely I'd have to share it out.
In the lottery, probably buy a new house for my family.
A new house.